for the Dragon Trail Garden Circuit in reverse. Round 3 of this championship. Let's take a look at the grid for this one. So we've got in the Mustang, we have Toby taking pole position, Chuck in second, Toten takes third on the grid, Brody in fourth, Love Rocket Rods in fifth. It's a good position there for Love Rocket Rods. Rodrew in sixth, Inty in seventh, Smith takes 8th on the grid, Moz in 9th, Icechan 10th, Admin 11th, Molson 12th, Dyson in 13th and Grasshopper in 14th position. Let's get this first race underway. Might see a few twitchy bums in this one. A little bit wet out there at the moment, isn't it? So we might see a few cars spin off. Good start by Toby, but looks like Chuck gets an even better start and takes the lead coming around into this first corner. There's a bit of a touchy there between Chuck and Toby. Not surprising under these wet conditions. Brody just behind, sitting behind Toby, currently sitting in third. So your top 3 in these very early stages, pulling a little bit of a lead out of the rest of the pack. Toby sliding it round there. Brody's still sitting in third. Really cautious. Oh, Chuck goes onto the green stuff and Toby takes that lead back off him. So Toby in the lead now from Brody and Chuck. Oh, a bit of a twitch there from Toby. Really not easy conditions this, but it might clear up a bit later on in the race. So Chuck in third, got Toten in fourth, and got Rodrew in fifth, followed by Love Rocket Rods. Oh, someone off there, didn't they? Who was that? Oh, missed it. Anyway, Moz in ninth, we've got Molson in 10th, followed by Dyson, then Grasshopper. Let's go back up with your leading car, which is Toby. Trying to pull a little bit of a gap away in here at the moment. It's Toby from Brody, who's moved up into second place now. A little bit of a twitch from Brody's car there in second place, getting chased down by Chuck in third. So there's your top 3. Let's go down to 4th position, Toten. Rodrew is after Toten at the moment, but he's got Love Rocket Rods hard on the heels. Is Love Rocket Rods going to make a manoeuvre? No, playing it nice and safe at the moment. Probably just waiting for these wet conditions to disappear, so we've got a dry track. Rodrew 5th, Love Rocket Rods followed by Smith in 7th place. It's just behind him, and Moz also. They've got a little bit of a gap between Moz and Molson, currently sitting in 10th place. Oh, a big twitch there from Moz. Might give the opportunity for Molson to go through down the inside round this right-hander, and he does. Bit of true Yorkshire grit there from Molson, taking that 9th spot off Moz. So looking good for Molson at the moment in that 9th position. He's going to chase down Inty. That's his next target. Oh, sliding round there was Dyson, currently sitting 11th, Grasshopper, then Icechan in 13th position. Back up with your leading car. Pulling a bit of a gap away at the moment, and he's Toby. Looking good for him at the moment. Brody's moved up into second place now. Just a couple of seconds behind Toby. Down to third place, Chuck. They've got quite a bit of a gap. Next down to Toten, currently sitting in fourth with Rodrew chasing after him. looking good for Wadra at the moment if he can stay with Toten. Love Rocket Rod's not all that far behind really, just about a second behind Wadra, currently sitting in 6th position, then Smith and Incy. So that's your top 8. Wilson still hanging on to that 9th position, Dyson chasing him down. Wilson in that super racing concept car, doing a good job at the moment. Ooh, a little bit of a slide there from Wilson. Keeps it on the tarmac though. Dyson's after him. Obviously his teammate in this championship. Got Moz, Ice Chand in 13th. And not too far behind, currently sitting in 14th, is Admin. Looks like these conditions on track are getting a little bit worse, doesn't it? Getting a bit wetter out there. Hopefully it will improve later on in the race. We'll see how it goes. Still looking good for Toby at the moment. Nice grunt in that Mustang that is racing in Toby's car. Brody just hanging on to that 2nd spot. It looks like Chuck's got a little bit closer to him, so this could be a good little battle in the next few laps between Brody and Chuck. We'll see how that one pans out. Looks a bit like the British weather, this, doesn't it? British summer. It looks a bit like that. So Wadra in 4th, followed by Toten, the Love Rocket Rods, and we've got Smith and Incy. Molson still in that 9th place. Let's go down the field. I don't think there's any major battles going off at the moment. These are probably your 2 closest cars on the track. Molson and Dyson. Dyson going down the inside line, and Molson is going to take it. Oh, a little bit of a touch between these 2 drivers. No biggie. Guess Molson looks like he might be getting that power down a little bit. No, didn't quite pull it off. So Dyson moves up into 9th spot. Good little battle between these 2 guys, Dyson and Molson. Grasshopper also in the mix in that 11th spot. Moz in 12th. I'm sure Molson wants that 9th spot. Oh, great drive out that corner from Molson. Surely he's going to get him down here over the start finish straight now. Still hitting 140 mile an hour plus. Molson goes down the inside. No, just backs out that last minute there. Good attempt there from Molson. I thought he was going to take him. Last thing we want is 2 teammates taking each other out, right? Yep. Moss still sitting in 12th. Toby still in the lead from Brody and Chucky, your top 3 racers here at Croatia. Your League 1 guys from the Ultimate Racing League. Well, Grasshopper gets a good drive out that corner, doesn't he? He's after Molson now. Oh, bit of a twitch there from Molson. These conditions not easing up just yet on this track in Croatia. Dragon Trail Gardens in reverse. We've got Morse, and we've got a bit of a gap down to Admin and Ice Chand, currently sitting in 14th spot. Still looking good for Toby at the moment. Must have a good 2 or 3 seconds lead out, Toby. Hopefully these conditions will filter away. We'll get some nice sunshine so these cars can get the true power down in these cars. There's Chuck. Ooh, nearly went off track. Keeps it on there. Gives it everything he's got in. He is Chuck to catch up to Brody. Roger's not too far behind in 4th place. Fastest guy, 151.328 is your race leader, Toby. Which is pretty good under these conditions. Love Rocket Rods now after Toten. Toten has had a good championship so far, but we're only in round 3 of a total of 8 rounds, I think, in this championship. Let's go on board for a little bit with Love Rocket Rods as he chases down Toten and see what conditions he is seen as a racing driver. Give him a good go, and he Love Rocket Rods gets that power down. Now then, he's going to get into the draft. Is he going to take him? Good opportunity here for Love Rocket Rods, and goes down the inside of Toten, and he's going to take him. Can he make it stick around this right-hander? Oh, Toten fights back. Oh, great racing between these two guys, Toten and Love Rocket Rods. Oh, awesome stuff. I thought Love Rocket Rods had it in the bag there, but Toten fought back, didn't he? And grabbed that 5th position back off Love Rocket Rods. So this could be a great little battle between these two guys before the end of the race. We've just got enough time for a little drink, actually. So total 5th, Love Rocket Rods in 6th. Then we've got Incy, not all that far behind. Currently sitting in 7th, and we've got a little bit of a gap between himself and Smith. I'm not seeing much of Avery in this race. Let's take a look at Smith, currently sitting in 8th place. As he's after Incy, then we've got Dyson and Molson. Looks like Dyson's pulled away a little bit, and from Molson. Molson needing a bit more of that Yorkshire grit. Got a bit of a dry line on track at the moment, so I wonder if the weather is easing up just a little bit. Not much rain coming down now, so hopefully the track will dry up. The guys will be in the pits sticking some softs on. Should be good to see. Moz and Admin. We've got Grasshopper and Chand 13th and 14th place. Come on, Admin lad. Come on, Alex. Get that boot down, lad. Balls to the wall and all that, you know what I mean? Admin, another guy from Yorkshire. Same as Molson, just a different part of Yorkshire. Getting a bit closer is Admin. Let's go on board with Admin as he chases after Moz. Just coming to the 15th minute mark of this 1 hour race. Giving it a good go is Admin, and it looks like he's getting a little bit closer to him. No sweaty balls round this track, not at the moment, not in these wet conditions anyway. Now then, here's a good chance for Admin to take Moz. Is he going to be close enough? Not quite just yet. Just going to stick with him for the time being because I think the battle is on. And Moz also at the same time is getting a little bit of a touch there from Admin. Give it the full beams down this section of the track. Massive dry line on the track at the moment. Oh, is he going to get him this time? Got a good drive through that corner, got a little bit closer to him, hasn't he? Is he going to go down the inside before this next left-hander at the bottom here? Oh, not quite this time. You see from this camera angle, obviously he's got a little bit closer to Moz. Looks like he's going to get him. Really piling that pressure onto Moz. Moz is concentrating on Admin behind him, is also concentrating on Molson just in front of him. So not easy at the moment for Moz. And a bit of a ham sandwich with cheese pickle and a bit of curry sauce. Just got enough time for a little drink. Admin goes into the draft. Oh, a little look there, didn't he, down that inside? Still getting. Oh, he goes down the inside now. Is he going to take him? Puts that power down nice and early. Looks like Moz has got the line for this corner. Oh, and Admin goes through. Oh, great pass there from Admin. Got to give it to him. Clocking on in age now is Admin, but he's doing a grand job here out here on track, and that was a great pass from him as he takes Moz and takes that 10th position. Only joking, mate, only joking. So let's have a look back up with your race leader. As we've just seen that, Admin move up into that 10th position. There's Turby, your race leader, and a massive lead at the moment over Brody, currently sitting in second, but he's got Chuck after him. Just coming up to the 17.5 minute mark. Turby, still fastest guy on the track, race leader, but here's a great little battle between Chuck and Brody. Should we go on board with Chuck? Yeah, why not? Let's go on board with Chuck. No pit stops as of yet. I wonder if it's going to be a one-stop pit stop strategy in this race. Chuck is in the 650S. And Brody, what is he in? Oh, he's in the RX Vision, isn't he? Great little battle between these two guys under the bridge. Looks like Brody might have a little bit more power in this car down the straight sections of this track. There, you can see Brody there through that section pulling away from Chuck. He's really screaming the Rolex out of that car, isn't he, is Chuck, to stay with Brody, take that second position off him. Roger not too far behind in fourth. Love Rocket Rod still in fifth. Right at the chuffer now is Chuck. Roger's thinking, oh, I wonder if these two guys are going to make a little bit of a ding-dong in front of, and I'll take advantage of that. Who knows? Oh, Brody's really under pressure now from Chuck. We've got to go aboard with Chuck once more because he's riding a big ringer. Don't want to be a big ringer for too long. Have to go around this right-hander. Both these racers, Brody and Chuck, getting a good drive through that corner. Windscreen wiper on Chuck's car is going like the clappers, but there's actually no rain coming down at the moment, but might be a psychological thing, who knows. Either that or his windscreen wiper is absolutely, you know what. Oh, now good opportunity now for Chuck. He's in the draft of Brody. Looks like Brody's got a little bit more power down this section of the track, but I don't think he's going to get him. No, not quite this time. Oh, I would like to be Brody at the moment. Not when you've got Chuck in his car right up his chaffer. Oh, he goes through. Oh, where does Chuck go? Oh, let's get it right here, guys. Let's look at the camera. Oh, everything's going off. Awesome stuff from these League One guys from the Ultimate Racing League, and Chuck into the pits. Chuck makes the first pit stop of the race. Brody also in the pits. Let's see what Chuck is going on to. Intermediates. Back up your race leader, Toby. Still got a massive lead at the moment, it's Toby. Oh, he must be absolutely chuffing himself in his cockpit. He could pull over, have a cup of tea. Sausage and beans, curry sauce, whatever. And he'll still come back out in first place, so really good race to do from Toby. Doing a marvellous job here at Dragon Trail Gardens Reverse. Love Rocket Rod's up into second now. Doing a grand job, his lad. From up north. Not pitted yet as Love Rocket Rod, so I don't think. Same for Wadru, currently sitting in third. Smith is just behind, well, I say just behind him, quite a bit behind him is Smith, but still doing a grand job in fourth place. He's got Toten after him. We're looking for a battle and we've found one. Here we go, the Yorkshire lad against Chuck. Not quite sure where Chuck is from. Definitely not Yorkshire, I don't think, but he's sitting in sixth. There's Yorkshire Grit Molson. Let's be honest, guys, Molson didn't have a good round, did he, in last week, and but this week he's really kicking ass here at Dragon Trail. Currently sitting in seventh, doing a grand job, and he's got Ice Chand after him. Molson now, is he going to come in the pits? Oh, I thought he was going to come in the pits. No, changes his mind last minute. Oh, nice Chan goes through. Oh, lucky there for Molson. I thought Molson was going to pit. But his tyres are still looking good, his fuel's looking good. Don't think it'll be far too long now before Ice Chan goes in the pits. Looking at his tyre wear, it's pretty much, yeah, knackered. Oh well, Molson pit at the same time, but he's got Brody after him. Where's Brody? There's Brody. Oh dear. Oh, get that power down, lad. There we go. Not quite sure what happened there. He had a bit of a trouble with his power, didn't he? Yellow flags are out. Why are yellow flags out? Not quite sure. Oh. Toby slogging onto first place. Love Rocket Rod's in second. Total in third. Ice Chan in fourth. Got Molson in a good fifth position. Molson's got to come in yet, Annie. We've got Brody. Let's find a battle. Let's find a battle. Roger in seventh. Chuck in eighth. Smith. Oh, bit of a twitch there from Smith. Ninth place. Dyson and Incy. Second and third between them two guys. 10th and 11th. Admin in 12th. Chasing down Incy. Obviously Admin is pitted. So is Incy also, he's pitted also. And Grasshopper and Moz. Oh dear, what's happened to Moz there? Did you go to that barrier on that right hand side? Oh, massive trouble for Moz at the moment. What's happening? Just wait for the cars to go by. Not quite sure what's happening with Moz there, but unlucky mate. Whatever happened, I don't think Moz is liking these oh dear, he's off again onto the green stuff. Surely he's got problems with that car. So as we look with your race leader, Toten, yellow flags are out. Love Rocket Rod's into the pits, Toten in second. Just coming to the nearly halfway mark of this race. Obviously later on guys we're going to have to skip a few laps because YouTube doesn't let us get a full hour of coverage before it knocks us off, so anyway that's a bit later on. At the moment Toby currently sitting in first place, Toten's getting a little bit closer to him in second place. Up a little bit, then we've got a great little battle here between Ice Chand, Love Rocket Rods and Brody, third, fourth and fifth. Oh, really close here between Brody and Love Rocket Rods. Love Rocket Rods doing his level best to keep Brody off him. No easy task. Is Brody going to go through? Oh no, not quite this time. Oh, has a little look though. Oh, I think he might have him. But yeah, got to give it to him. Good pass there from Brody to take Love Rocket Rods and take that fourth position off him. He's also going to take Ice Chand also, but Ice goes a little bit wide, or very wide. Oh, lucky there for Brody. Was really on it, wasn't he? And he lost a couple of positions. And moves down to fifth. Love Rocket Rod's into where's he gone? He's gone down to the seventh. What's happened there? I'm not quite sure what happened there, guys. We missed that one, but unlucky there for Love Rocket Rods because he got past Brody, didn't he? And moved down to seventh place. Took an eighth, Incy in ninth. Toby still your race leader from Toten, from Ice Chand in third. Love Rocket Rods, oh dear mate. Don't know what happened. Was doing really well. Some the shit hit the fan, as they say. We've still got a good half an hour in this race, and seventh position is still really good. Incy, Dyson, Chuck in 10th. You've got Admin in 11th place. He's after Chuck. Sorry, Toby. He's after Toby. Toby's in first place though, so obviously Toby has lapped Admin. And Toby into the pits. Smith in 12th and Grasshopper in 13th. So with Toby coming to the pits, is Total going to take the lead in this race? Dragon Tail's Garden reverse. Yeah, he does. So Total in the lead now. Just Smith pulling over there to let Total go by under blue flags. Kirby's on the pit, so it's Total in first place. No rain coming down at the moment. Track drying out, so obviously lap times are going to improve, and they have improved already. It was currently a 150 something, now down to a 135 from Total new race leader, Toby in second, and we've got Wadru currently sitting on the podium. Wadru in third place. Still a good fourth for Love Rocket Rods. He's got Brody after him in fifth, Incy in sixth. Who's that coming out of the pits? Ice Chan just coming out of the pits there. Oh, looks like Dyson's going to go through, and Dyson goes through on Ice Chan. That everything's going off here at the moment. So let's take a recap. So it's Total in first place, from Toby in second, from Roger in third. Then we've got Love Rocket Rods, followed by Brody in fifth, Dyson in sixth. Not too far behind him is Ice Chand and Chuck in eighth. Here's a great little battle going off. This is what we like to see, battles on track. On board with Chuck as he is after Ice Chand. Oh, right at the chuff, they can smell that exhaust fumes. Looks like Chuck's Chand, so he's got a little bit more power down this section of the track than what Chuck has. Oh. Really working that car hard, and he is Chuck chasing down Chan for that 7th spot. Now out onto the power, who's got the most acceleration? Looks like Ice Chan has got a little bit more in the car down the straight sections of the track. Last Chuck got a little bit more around the corners. Great little battle between these two, Chand and Chuck. The double C section. Oh, bit later on the brakes there, wasn't he? Was Chuck. I thought he was going to ram Chand. Keeps it nice and clean though. Is he going to make a manoeuvre on him around here? Here we go. This time maybe for Chuck on Ice Chand. Ice Chand's got a bit more power in that car. Ice Chand in the Mustang, but Chuck goes through, so great pass there from nearly keeps it on track. So Chuck moves up into 6th position here at Dragon Trail Gardens reverse. Great racing between them two. Ice Chand not giving up the ghost just yet because he's fighting back, in he. Oh, I had a little look, didn't he? Thought about the inside line, thought maybe not. Oh, Chuck goes really wide, and Ice Chand goes through. I've got to have a drink to that one, guys. 1 second. Great racing between Chuck there and Ice Chand. These two guys changing position every few seconds. 133.450, your race leader, sorry, your second place guy, Turby. Oh dear, 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 dear. Oh, Chuck. Oh, well done, mate. Great car control from Chuck. I thought he was going to sling it off track. Keeps it on the tarmac there. Loses a bit of time on Ice Chan, but keeps it on track and keeps that 7th position. Let's go back up with our race leader, Toten. 35 minutes into this 1 hour race. So 5 minutes over the halfway point. Looking really good for him at the moment. Unless he makes any balls ups, he's going to take the win in this race, I think. Good second for Toby. Roger in third. Ooh, finding that section of the track a bit tricky when he went there, Wadru. Hangs onto that 3rd place. And they've got a huge gap between himself and Love Rocket Rods in 4th. Love Rocket Rods having a great race in that 4th place, getting chased down by Brody. Brody is giving it everything he's got to catch up to Love Rocket Rods. And we've got Ice Chand in 6th. Followed by Chuck in 7th, and Admin sitting in 8th place. And his Silk Cut car. Still, oh dear, oh shoot. Oh, looky there for Admin, can he hang on to that 8th place, or is Incy going to go through, and also Molson? Oh, they both go through. Looky there for Admin. Was doing really well, but smashes it into the barrier and loses a couple of places to Incy and Molson. Blue flags are out. Then we've got Smith in 11th place. Got quite a bit of a gap between Smith, Dyson in 12th and Grasshopper in 13th. We'll go back at the race leader, then we'll try and find another battle. Total in the lead now, must have about maybe 8 or 9 second lead over Turby, currently sitting in 2nd. Wadru still hanging on to that 3rd place, still on the podium though is Wadru. Track has really dried out now. Oh, Brody's taking the fastest lap, 132.529 for Wadru. Sorry, not Wadru, Brody. Jesus Christ, too much wine. Brody currently sitting in 4th place as your fastest guy on the track, so he's really on it. At the moment is Brody. Now there's Ice Chand. There's Chuck just behind him, so we've got a little battle here between Ice Chand and Chuck once more. Let's see these two guys fight out. Could be the two closest guys on the track at the moment, having a little battle. Here at Dragon Trails Gardens reverse. Don't think he's going to be quite close enough this time, is he? No, not close enough at the moment as a helicopter. Oh, he had a little look, didn't he? Did Chuck down that inside. Decided against it, decided to stay with him. Just waiting for the right opportunity to try and pass him. Maybe it's going to come through this left-hander and onto the straight. Not quite there just yet, is he? Chuck doing a great job sticking with Ice Chand. Ice Chand really feeling it now from Chuck. Maybe he's going to go for it this time. He's definitely, well, not quite close enough, but almost. Da, 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 da. Here we go, we're on it lads, we're on it. I don't think I need any more wine, I think I've had enough. No, ain't quite there, is it? Let's go down to Incy in 8th place. There's Molson. Does a good job at the moment. Molson after Incy. Probably just a less than a second between them two guys, 8th and 9th. Down that start finish straight now. Can Molson get a little bit closer to Incy? Oh, he's really given it some Yorkshire grit and ease is Molson. Admin not sitting not too far behind, currently in 10th, and Smith in 11th. There's Admin. Smith 11th, 12th for Dyson, and Grasshopper in 13th. Not giving up the ghost just yet as he is Grasshopper. Lovely engine sound from Grasshopper's car in the RX. Sounding really nice. Sounds a bit like a Formula 1 car, doesn't it? Or is that because I'm pissed? I'm not quite sure which, but there might be a battle towards the end of the race between a Grasshopper and Dyson, 12th, 13th and 12th. Up for your race leader, Towton. Really close now between Towton and Toby. First and second, Toby goes through. Round this left-hander. Third gear into fourth. Back down to third. Oh, this could be a great battle towards the end of the race. Could it be another pit stop though for Towton? Let's look at Toby's tyres. Toby's got a little bit better tyre wear in this car at the moment. Right guys, just because YouTube's a bit funny, we're going to have to skip just a couple of laps. There we go. Just skipped a couple of laps because we want to see the end of this race. Toby still going through on the back marker there. Admin goes through. Looking good for Toby at the moment. 46 minutes gone in this race, and the 1 hour race. Towton in second, followed by Wadrew in third. So Toby, Towton and Wadrew currently on the podium. Love Rocket Rod's doing a grand job there in fourth place. No major pressure on him at the moment. I think he likes his track, doesn't he? He does love Rocket Rods. They pick up some good points in this championship in fourth place. I've got Ice Chan and Chuck still fighting out of these two guys that's gone board with Chuck. As he chases down, Ice Chan goes gonna go down the inside of him. Oh, not quite got the drive, has he? Or has he? Oh, I think he has, and he goes through. So Chuck goes through on Ice Chan, take that 5th position off him. Ice Chan, oh, he moves back. Oh, everything's going off here, guys. Let's just wait and see what happens. Ice Chan goes through once more. Chuck still stays in that 6th position, so these two guys exchanging positions every corner or so in these final stages, these final 13 minutes of this race. Both drivers get a good drive through that corner. Ice Chan's doing his level best not to put Chuck into his draft. Around this tight, very tight right-hander, back on the power once more. Here we go. A bit more of a bullet down there from Ice Chan's car. Chuck is catching him up on the corners. Here we go once more. Another assault from Chuck. Is he going to get it in this time? Goes down the... Oh, not quite. Oh, great stuff between Chuck and Chan. Oh, everything going off. Here we go. Oh. Lucky there from Chuck. Ice Chan gets the drive through that corner, hangs on to that 5th position. Great racing between them two. We've got Brody in 7th. Looks like he's getting a little bit closer, doesn't he, to Chuck. Chuck's after Chan, but Brody's after Chuck in these closing 11 minutes of this race. Hopefully we can get the finish of this race in before YouTube chucks us off. Brody going through. No, not quite close enough this time. Chuck just hanging on to that 6th position. Everything's going off. Let's go back up your race lead to see what's going off there. So it's Turby going to start-finish line. Sorry, Toten in 2nd, yeah. And Roger in 3rd. Love Rocket Rods, followed by Ice Chan, Chuck, Brody. Oh, massive slide there from Brody. Keeps it on track but loses a few seconds. Oh, some bit of a lag going off here. Oh shoot. Sorry guys, missed that one. Toby finishes the race in 1st place, followed by Toten in 2nd. Roger's going to take 3rd place. Love Rocket Rods is going to take 4th. Just missed Love Rocket Rods in 4th. Just finished the race there. Ice Chan's going to bring it home in 5th. Watching them guys back there in the other positions with Mr. Race Leader going off the line, sorry about that. But Toby is your race lead winner. Congratulations to him. Ice Chan in 5th, followed by Chuck in 6th, Brody in 7th, Admin in 8th, Smith in 9th, Inty in 10th, Mulson 11th, and so forth. I'm knackered, I'm off to bed. Well done guys, awesome racing.